Well, and so going back to kind of what got us off on this lovely tangent, having a unique thing, a currency that you can gamble with in these parlor games that can then be traded towards cosmetics in the store. What do you? I mean, what do you guys? What are your feelings on that?
But are they a cosmetics in the store or are they their own thing? I'd like to see them be
Oh,
their own thing. So it's only
that would be
achievable
cool.
through parlor games. Once again, it's another way in the game that, yeah, if this is something you want, you have to spend time at it. If that's not something you want to do, you don't spend time at it. That's kind of what I'd like to see is like its own form of cosmetics. As I said, maybe themed
Like
after
I
like innkeepers and gamblers and that kind of thing, like cosmetics like that, kind of more social cosmetics as opposed to battle worn cosmetics.
trade in 1,000 of them and you can buy the title High Roller. I'd love that.
Yeah, yeah, there you
Boom!
go.
You guys are gonna see me 3 months in. I'm gonna be level 8, but I'm gonna have that title. I'm gonna rock it. Trust me.
He's just gonna
Also,
be
so
red
stuff
eyed,
like
just like, I got this, guys. So close.
I'll do a 31-day stream
hit me.
like Ludwig, but it's gonna be just me playing parlor games the whole time.
I think it's about what can be purchased with the currency. Um, Thinking about it, I thought that having it in a way, so if their goal is a pseudo gold sink as well,
Mhm.
one of the things that they can do is they can make the currency purchasable from gold, but you can't then turn it back into gold.
Yes, yes.
So let's say let's just say parlor token. Let's just say the currency is called parlor token.
Mhm.
I spend 1,000 gold, I get 100 parlor token. Let's do a 10 to 1 type of a thing here. I get 100 parlor token. With that parlor token, I can gamble with it. So if I lose it all, I can use my gold. I can take that risk,
Mhm.
as is gambling. I can take that risk, use the gold, and then get into the parlor. Now, the only stuff that the parlor token can be spent on is, my opinion, should be that high roller title, a a different set of dice. I mean, look at all the OG D&D players. People go crazy over different looking dice. A different cup shaker, a different whatever. A Maybe you can buy your seat in a tavern or something like that. Like, this is Fane's seat. High roller Fane sits here. His name's on the chair. I don't know, some kind of recognition. But at any point where you can then start buying cosmetics, or sure as shit not anything related to actual combat. So no
Yeah,
weapon,
yeah.
no obvious. I'm pretty sure that's obvious to everybody. But even if it was like embers, like I just see
No.
that being another way to
No.
incentivize there being too good of shit in the ember shop rather than it being in game and achievable.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about buying cosmetics from the cash shop. I'm talking about buying cosmetics that are exclusive to the currency for tavern games. It's its own currency. You can buy it with gold. So if you don't want to gamble or play games at all, it's kind of like what's the corner in Pokemon games, the machines there, where you can
Yep.
literally just save up money and buy enough to get your Porygon, right? You don't need to gamble if you don't want to, but if you want to gamble, it's potentially a quicker route to getting it. Um, but then, as I said, I'd be fine with cosmetics like skins that you can wear out in the world. And as I was saying, it would kind of be like their own set of cosmetics where they're more like social cosmetics, where you get a nice suit, not like battle worn armor, but like a suit, what skin, or like some kind of like cowboy kind of rough rider saloon skin or whatever, something that goes along with the in theme. I'd also be okay with skins or that are only wearable in the tavern as well. If you don't want it wearable outside the tavern, well, hey, when you're in the tavern, you've got a tuxedo on, you're a fucking baller, and everyone looks at you as like, holy shit, yeah.
I would be okay with that if it required you. So if I applied this, let's just say it's a chess piece, for just to
Mhm.
bear with me here. Let's say it's a chess piece, but when you equip it, you can't have any other piece of gear on, because I don't want to see somebody in a tuxedo running around in the open world. because that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and I don't think it would be like I think it'd be something closer to like these nobility robes
Yes.
that have black with gold trim and some red and
Yeah.
all that. I'm also going to iterate upon your idea, Bard, and I think that Final Fantasy XIV does this really well. You cannot go in and just buy your way to unlocking all the things with gold points or whatever they refer it to. What if you could trade your 100 gold for your 100 tokens to gamble with? And if you ever have 100 tokens or more, you're not allowed to just go and re-up. You have to actually earn it and make it so that when you get those 1,000, you spend the full 1,000 and then you go back buy 100 and try to run it up again.
And that would be great streaming content too, right?
Amazing.
I'm on day 30. I keep losing it all. Like,
we're going again. What are you guys doing? We're chopping wood because our bankroll's low. Like, you just have to go back.
Yeah, I think that would be an amazing system. As I said, it adds things to do to the game that is not just directly PvP, PvE, or RP. Like, it adds in a whole thing, a reason to log in, something to do once things have kind of established and content is, I'm not saying in a drought, but slowed down, right? You still have something to work towards, something to do. I think that's a great system in that terms.